She didn't know this man, didn't know where she was or why. Her thoughts were scattered, her body tense, every instinct telling her to stay cautious. And yet, when Kian took her hand, a warmth stirred inside her, not safety, not comfort exactly, but recognition, like some invisible thread had tugged at her from the moment she heard his name. It made no sense. Still, she looked up and met his gaze, drawn by something she couldn't explain. Rationally, she should have been bracing herself, but something in her had already stepped closer. "Thank you, Kian," she said, voice quiet but even. "I don't understand any of this, but I'm glad it was you." "I appreciate that," Leah replied, her voice warm and genuine. She gestured to the waterfall and the pool. "And this place, it's stunning. I can see why you come here to think." Kian's gaze followed hers, his expression softening as he looked at the waterfall. "It's my sanctuary," he admitted. "A place to recharge and find inspiration." Leah smiled, turning back to him. "I think I understand that. Sometimes on Earth, I would go to a specific part near my home to clear my mind. The sound of water flowing, the scent of nature, it always helped me think." "I guess it's the same for you here?" Leah asked, her eyes reflecting the dancing light of the waterfall. Kian's gaze followed hers, his expression softening as he looked at the waterfall. "It's my sanctuary," he admitted, "a place to recharge and find inspiration." Leah smiled, turning back to him. "I think I understand that. Sometimes on Earth, I would go to a specific part near my home to clear my mind." Kian nodded, a small smile playing on his lips. "Yes, exactly like that." "It's fascinating, isn't it? How similar our needs are, despite coming from different worlds." Leah smiled back, feeling a warmth spread within her at the connection they shared. "Yes, it is. It's one of the few things that makes this transition feel anything but strange." Leah asked as she watched the waterfall shimmer in the fading light. Kian turned to her, his golden eyes reflecting the dance of color produced by the falling water. "Yes, it is strange," he admitted, "but not unpleasantly so. There is something exhilarating about meeting someone so different from yourself, yet finding common ground." Leah nodded, her eyes never leaving his. "I understand that," she said softly. Their eyes held for a moment longer, a silent connection forming between them. She felt a spark, a pull she hadn't expected. Turan cleared his throat, breaking the moment. "I will leave you two here to talk," he said quietly. "I'll be nearby if you need me." Kian nodded, his gaze never leaving Leah's green eyes. "Thank you, Turan. We'll be fine." Turan gave a small bow before turning and disappearing into the foliage. Kian turned back to Leah, stepping closer. The light from the waterfall danced across his face, casting shadows that accentuated his strong jaw and high cheekbones. "You must have many questions," he said. "I'm here to answer them, if I can." Leah nodded, her eyes falling to the ground for a moment, before meeting his once more. "I have questions, yes," she admitted, "but I also want to understand you, your world, your people." Kian's lips curved into a small smile. "That is a good place to start. Our world, Alara, is vastly different from yours. Yet there are many things that unite us, like the waterfall here, Kian said, gesturing towards the shimmering cascade. It is a source of life and beauty, a sanctuary for both our people and the creatures that inhabit our land. Leia nodded, her eyes following his gesture. It's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. The colors, they're breathtaking. Kian nodded, his gaze never leaving hers. Alira is my home, my heart. Every sunrise, every sunset, every creature that walks, swims, or flies across our lands. They are all interconnected, all a part of who I am, Kian said, his voice filled with emotion. Leia's heart swelled with a sudden sense of belonging that she hadn't felt since her abduction. She could see the love in Kian's eyes, the pride in his voice, and it made her long for a connection to this new world. Your people, they must be lucky to have such a passionate caretaker, she said softly, her finger still tracing the water's edge. Kian's gaze softened, his eyes reflecting the warm colors of the suns. They are lucky indeed, he replied, his voice gentle. But so am I, to have a world like this, to cherish and protect. Leia felt a pang of longing, a sense of awe at Kian's devotion to his home. She turned to face him fully, her eyes searching his. Tell me more about your people, Kian. What are they like? How do they live? Kian took a step closer, his voice barely above a whisper as he spoke. Our people are warriors first and foremost. Our world is harsh, with fierce creatures and unpredictable weather, so we have evolved to be strong, resilient, and protective of one another, Kian explained, his voice filled with pride. Every Illyrian is trained in combat from a young age. It is not just about defense, but about unity, about standing together against the challenges our world presents us. Leia nodded, her eyes reflecting the golden light of the setting suns. It sounds like a close-knit community. There's a certain beauty in that. Kian's lips curved into a slight smile. Yes, there is. But it is not all we are, Kian added, his voice a gentle rumble. We also have artists and healers, scholars and builders. Our society is built on a foundation of balance between strength and gentleness, between progress and tradition. We believe in the sacred dance of life, where each role is vital and honored. Leia's eyes sparkled with curiosity and admiration. That's beautiful, Kian. It reminds me of some ancient cultures on Earth, where every member of the community had a purpose and was valued for their unique contributions. Kian smiled, his eyes reflecting the warm colors of the setting suns. Exactly, Leia. Our people understand that unity is our strength, and diversity is our richness. Each individual plays a crucial role in the tapestry of our society. Leia nodded, her heart swelling with a sense of awe and appreciation for the culture Kian was describing. That's truly beautiful, Kian. It's a reminder that, regardless of the differences in our worlds, there are universal truths that bind us all together. Kian's gaze softened. Yes, that is true. And it is not just our culture that binds us, Leah. There is something else, something deeper that connects us all. We Alarians believe in the ancient concept of fate weaving. It is the idea that our lives are intertwined with others, like threads in a grand tapestry. Sometimes we are the weavers, shaping our own destiny, and other times we are the threads, being guided by forces beyond our control. But no matter what role we play, we are never truly alone. Leah nodded, her heart swelling with a sense of awe and appreciation for the culture Kian was describing. That's truly beautiful, Kian. It's a reminder that, regardless of the differences in our worlds, there are universal truths that bind us all together. Kian's gaze softened. Yes, that is true. And it is not just our culture that binds us, Leah. Leah listened to Kian's words, feeling a sense of awe and wonder at the beauty and depth of his people's beliefs. She took a deep breath, the cool air of the waterfall's mist filling her lungs, and she turned to face him fully, her eyes never leaving his. Fate weaving, she murmured, the word rolling off her tongue like a secret. It's a beautiful concept. Do you believe in it, Kian? Do you think it brought us together? Kian took a step closer, his voice a low rumble that seemed to resonate within her. I do, he said, his golden eyes reflecting the kaleidoscopic dance of the waterfall. I believe that our paths were meant to cross, Leah. I can't explain how or why, but I feel it in my heart. There's something about you that feels familiar. His voice was soft, barely above a whisper, and Leah could see the sincerity in his eyes. Leah felt a flutter in her chest, a warmth spreading through her as she looked into Kian's eyes. She took a step closer, her voice barely audible over the sound of the waterfall. I feel it too, she admitted. It's like I've been waiting for this. Waiting for you, Leah whispered, her heart pounding in her chest. She could feel the heat radiating from Kian's body, the gentle breeze carrying the scent of his skin, a mixture of earth and something uniquely him. Kian's eyes searched hers, his gaze intense and probing. He reached up, tucking a strand of her wild red hair behind her ear. I don't know how or why, but I feel like I've been waiting for you too, Leah. Like a piece of me was missing, and now you're here. Kian's voice was low, and pleasant to her ears, like someone so familiar, and his eyes never leaving Leah's. He gently cupped her face, his thumb brushing against her cheek, leaving a trail of warmth. Leah's heart pounded in her chest, her breath hitching slightly as she leaned into his touch. The world around them seemed to fade away, leaving only the two of them